It's finally happening. EA will officially become a privately owned company next week. The deal was worth a whopping 55 billion, and I honestly have to say this was probably one of the best deals in the game industry, and I will explain why in just a little bit. Main investors include the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, yes, the oil country or whatever you want to call it, and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners, aka, yes, Trump effectively has bought EA. The memes keep making themselves. It cleared all regulatory approvals. Of course, I mean, it obviously did. What is gonna America do? Say no to literally Trump? Because make no mistake, EA is now owned by Trump and Saudi Arabia. And if you know a little bit about the news and what's happening, chances are Saudi Arabia is not doing this because it's profitable, even though the irony is here. EA is probably one of the better companies to actually acquire at this point because EA actually cares about profit a lot. And honestly, it's kind of hard to think about EA nowadays because if you're an old timer, 30 ish or something like that, you probably remember the good old memes about EA of it being the worst company in gaming literally for years upon end. Man, those were the good old times, eh? When EA was just the worst company because they put gotcha mechanics into like a sports ball games and whatnot. Ah, I would I would pay a lot to get those days back. Nowadays, people don't even know what's worse: EA, Ubisoft, BioWare, Bethesda, Blizzard, or Xbox in general, honestly. Every company is kinda just evil, gamer hating slop at this point. But at least EA is making money. And again, the reason why the Saudis are interested in this deal is probably because Jared Kushner is just again one of Trump's family, and that's why the Saudis are coming into this because this is effectively a bribe. If anyone's wondering, which is just speculation. FBI, please don't visit me in the dead of night. You will regret it. Not really. They're gonna have a great time. In any case, the situation is great. This has went absolutely viral, 5.6 million views, and I honestly think this is going to be a massive win for the games industry, or at least not the Vogue games industry, because wait a minute, I'm getting there, obviously. People in general are very mixed feelings about this. The Verged Gaming publisher is going to be owned by the Verged Gaming investors. True, but the thing about this is, this could mean one of two things. Because EA likes making money and the Saudi investment fund, believe it or not, is not woke somehow. Give it a couple of years, I mean. But they are interested in making money. They are effectively kind of like Tencent minus the actual experience and making good decisions. So, this is going to end in one of two ways. One, all you FIFA fans are gonna have to pay double for the card packs because they know you're gonna buy this slop. The sports ball fans, the NFA, the NFH, the NHL, and FIFA players, they're gonna buy whatever for whatever price. So this is either gonna lead with these people who are not really even gamers, people who only play sports game in the games community is I'm fine with them, but they're effectively kind of like women who play Farmville and Candy Crush, and that's pretty much it. Not really gamers, but kind of slightly adjacent, I guess. Stuff like that. And maybe they're gonna be just, completely milked because the Saudis want money and obviously return on their investment. Or the alternative is that EA is gonna kick to the curb absolutely everything of wokeness out because they are just gonna see it and call it non-profitable. So this either is gonna be extremely painful and bad for the sports game enjoyers. How sad. Or this is gonna be really good for the rest of us because EA is gonna ditch absolutely all aspects of wokeness. Needless to say, the Saudis are not gonna exactly tolerate a lot of this diverse thinking and shit. So that is potentially really good. But people are currently obviously very mixed feelings about this. New Kushner approved Medal of Honor game gonna be based around an IDF squadron killing. True, real, and you know what? Sounds at least better than the last one. Oh yeah. Not sure if this makes them better or worse. Not sure if to be happy or sad. Everyone is thinking the exact same thing, to the literal point where people are posting pretty much the exact same. This needs to be studied, okay? This is not bots. This is actually not bots. This is just kind of what everyone is currently thinking. We have to see how bad or how maybe good this is going to be, because things are going to change, and things are going to change massively, and it's probably going to be hilarious. But yes, this is probably all fucked. Apex Legends is also, I mean, maybe Apex Legends is going down up now. It was going down last time I checked, but that was more than half a year ago, so maybe Apex is doing, nah, it's probably garbage. But Apex Legends could see a resurgence, because keep in mind, a lot of Apex Legends is modern day woke slop. They're effectively doing everything they can to chase their audience away by pushing rainbow colors and whatnot. So that could actually change, which would be kind of good, because Apex Legends has survived a very long time because it is a good and fun game and a lot of people like it. I personally, not really for me. The only extraction shooter I really liked to play was Arc Raiders, and that's it. But this is potentially good news. Battlefield, the last one was already pretty decent. People obviously liked it, and it's probably going to continue. And now that now it has actually done some real damage to Call of Duty, maybe we're going to see more. And Mass Effect. Oh yes, the resurgence of Mass Effect could be possible, because needless to say, with things like The Expanse, Osiris Reborn, and Exodus, you can definitely see that people do want that space role-playing game. Now, granted, I say Exodus with a caveat because it's garbage, so no one really wants that. But, there is a lot of potential here. And I honestly am currently kind of looking that this is going to be a good thing. Now, needless to say, a lot of people are very upset, boys. You know, this political progressive. Oh wow, I couldn't have guessed that, buddy. Oh, who would have ever guessed that you're a political progressive? Economic liberal, Lamau, bisexual, centrist. What are these? Are we just making up words and putting them in bios at this point? Washington, D.C. apologist, economics student, and writer. Of course you are. GOP and Delenta Est. What the? Wild shit as always, okay? This is hilarious. And this is obviously a great opinion. We are about to witness the most dog shit chud slop video games of all time. Brace yourselves. 2 million views. Needless to say, people don't feel like it, because what is worth the opinion of one who doesn't even buy the shit that he claims he likes? None, obviously. We are the Chads, and we are gonna decide what wins, what dies, what loses, what thrives. That was actually pretty good. I should write that down before I forget. Oh, whatever, I'll probably remember. Anyway, yeah, the memes. The memes are pretty insane, and this could easily be, my thing. And again, we are so absolutely jaded as gamers at this point that every time this happens, people just want to see the world burn, and it's understandable. We have had a bad time for a very long time at this point, so stuff like this is kind of understandable. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of cope currently here. Also, needless to say, if you scroll down through the comments, you do see some absolutely wild shit. Needless to say, the woke activists are in the minority here, but it is what it is. EA will officially become a private-owned company next week, and again, people are crashing out pretty much everywhere they can. Dragon Age Halal. This would unironically be 15 times better than Veil God, so I accept your jokes, my dude. I actually accept this. And IGN is mad. A lot of people are mad. So IGN is now revealing this article. EA CEO Andrew Wilson, who looks like a literal Bond fucking villain. 8 million raise now puts his total compensation for the fiscal year of 2026 at a whopping almost 40 million. The SEC filing reveals. So this is true. And the funny part is, they don't mention this, but this is not even the first time that they published the same article. This is just how fucking mad IGN is. They are promoting the same article in multiple tweets for multiple days now. And this is why they're actually saying this, because he dared to lay off people who are no longer useful in making games at EA. Yes, they are mad. A lot of people are mad. Mostly the people we are happy to be mad. Asmongold also has something to say, and as you all know, Asmongold, great guy, friend of the channel, love him, we talk daily, you know? He gives me Kaisa because he's into men more than women, if we're being honest. It's a great time. We're all friends. Love him. We're best friends. You know it. Anyway, let's hear what Asmund has to say.
Will officially become a privately owned company next week. Agamar, 20 gifted subs. Thank you, man. The deal was worth $55 billion, and the main investors include the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia and Jared Kushner's Affinity Partners. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This guy says, we are about to witness the most dogshit chud slop video games of all time.
Good.
Brace yourselves. You are absolutely right. Do you think Saudi Arabia is going to be okay with them making a character that, like, looks like a dude, but it's a woman, and, like, it has an androgynous gender? Like, you really think this is going to happen? You think Saudi Arabia is going to be okay with that? I don't think they are. So I'm happy about this. This is great, man. And Chuds Without Borders, keep that in mind. He's a mixtape enjoyer. Well, this is his account name. Political, progressive, economic, liberal, bisexual, centric.
Saying the same shit as me. I did not know. I just thought we were gonna end this so I can get a little bit more ad space in. We got past the 12-minute mark, so we did get a third ad in here, boys. Anyway, like the video right now. Takes less than a second. It greatly helps out. And, you know, do it for Asmongold. He's down on his luck currently. He needs your support. So do like this video for your boy, me, this time. And have a nice day. And bye-bye.